pretty much on a downward spiral.
The final decline. Join us deep into the decline.
I'm like reaching for any part I can get in commercials right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell it like it is. I feel like I'm very like Lowriders oldies tunes now, eh? Like that's what we're gonna do with that old Chevrolet.
Which one?
The '60 Chevrolet.
You think, eh?
Yeah.
Just because you pull your hat down now, we gotta make lowriders?
Yeah. Oh, we can't film this because I got the beer in hand. We will do a little.
Jesus.
That's crazy. I said that.
If we were to do it, which it's not happening, but if I were to do it, if I were to do it, it would have to be on the old ones that like Andy's putting together a 302 for his 69 Fairlane that he's had forever, and because he doesn't want to dismantle the current engine to build the new one, he's dismantling the original engine from the car that he bought in 1988. Anyway, this is the original engine from the original Fairlane carcass, and Andy's just taking a bunch of bolt-on stuff off to put together his slightly flashier engine. How's it going?
Not bad. Take some of this shit too. Who knows?
In the darkness.
No, I want to put the engine together and run it on Dan's new stand. So I want everything, right?
Yeah, the stand will be fun.
What do you want to bet this is still good?
It's probably fine.
Who knows? Who knows?
What are you taking then? Manifolds?
Oil pan, intake, manifold. I might take the exhaust. I wanna run it just to make sure there's no leaks and no burns a can blow off sort of bullshit. Right? Look at that oil. That oil hasn't been changed since 1994. Still looks pretty good.
Yeah. Save it.
Yeah, well, probably better than what's in your freezer.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Other than the rod knock, this motor was still good.
How not? It wasn't too bad.
No, shit, it got across the country with a rod knock.
Yeah, but it was only when it was cold, wasn't it?
Ice cold it would knock, and then once it warmed up, it was fine. So whenever I drove it, I just let it warm up.
Yeah. If you put a starter and gas to it, it would still run.
It would run fine. I know this thing would run fine. Again, all that's original on this motor is the
bottom end.
The bottom end. The
it's got probably, 175 miles?
It had 183 or something.
That's a lot of miles on the stock bottom end.
Yeah, 300,000+ kilometers. So
you put a lot. What did it have when you got it?
Oh, it had 114,000 miles. So
you put that many miles on that thing?
I put, 70,000 miles.
70,000 miles on that car?
Yeah.
Really?
Sweet. It's like I've had these heads off or something.
It's all coming off nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to, is it getting put together in your shed?
Yeah, the motor will be completely together in the shed, and then...
We're going to take it over to Dan's?
Yeah.
Like, how close is this engine to running? You didn't even tear it down?
I took it down completely, except I didn't pull the pistons and rods.
Right.
I cleaned everything, and the heads completely came apart, and I lapped them again, and just new valve stem seals.
So you're pretty close to being ready to go.
Oh, I can assemble this engine in 3 nights.
Yeah.
And that's taking my time. But I got to buy a gasket set, and I didn't want to buy a gasket set and start putting it together until I had the oil pan and all that shit, and that's the reason we're doing this mission right now. So. Watch your driver's side there, yeah.
Good enough?
Good.
Look at that, eh? Yeah, the valve covers are getting tidied up at home. I'll do a really nice job on them. And just threw those on so we had something to keep something to run it. Yeah, right on. Okay, let's get her out of there. Okay, somebody's gonna have to hold the piece of wood. So piece of bread pilot bushing trick.
Good thing I just bought bread.
Exactly. I owe you a whole loaf.
Yeah.
This works. It's worth a loaf. Cut to third loaf of bread. Oil pans all full of bread.
Imagine having to get a bread maker first, like make the bread first because you didn't have any. But you had all the ingredients to do it. Right there.
Once you get into the round, it should pop right up.
There it is.
It's coming out nice. Keep going. I'll jam some more bread in there because I'm almost bottoming out.
Unbelievable, hey?
Yeah, it works great.
Fucking internet. I thought you were crazy when you said this. I'm not kidding. It's like that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of.
No, it works good. You can use something else besides. You can use grease too. See? There.
Stupid.
Now I got a little loaf we can. Now you put that back in the oven and make some toast.
Yeah.
Make a pierogi or something. Now you gotta drive something else in to get the bread out. You can buy a bread puller at Princess Auto. Well, that worked like wonderful.
That worked better than I thought it would work.
Put the transmission on the engine, set the
set it
engine
in
on,
there. Yeah.
and see what we're looking at.
We can do that, yeah. And then the thing is, honestly, we can put it on a block of wood, drill 2 holes in the block of wood, and ratchet strap the transmission to there. Because the transmission's doing nothing.
Well, yeah, you're not.
It's a starter house.
Transmission is. You just got to hold it up as though it's sitting on the ground. Yeah.
That's it. It's got to run tonight. Like, let's
go. We got to put an MSD box in there. I'm going to bring all my soldering stuff.
I have a couple.
You've got a couple MSD boxes.
Yeah.
So. And this
or
is
we could run a Mopar orange box. I should totally. Oh,
orange box.
Yeah.
Or GMHEI. Get the little fucking thing.
Well, the Mopar orange boxes actually work pretty
Well,
good.
the Ford one, you got to hit it a few times with a hammer to get it to work.
Oh, it's like lean burn, hey?
Do you know I've never ever had those fail?
Oh, fuck. My
Ever.
old Capri, I'd carry a spare in the trunk. Wait, I'm going to get this right out of the way so we can get the engine.
Oh, you got a fuel pump.
I have a fuel pump. And he's got a pump on there too, actually. Winter storage update.
We're not losing that extra 1 parking spot right now, but we have to pull the spare off this thing to get it under. Right? Like literally drive it under the. Right? Y'all gotta keep the mower inside. You don't want the seat
Nice
all
to drive
arsehole in
get the
springtime.
Model A out this year.
Yeah, I think you drove it quite a bit actually.
Looks good, eh? Still one of my favorite projects.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Bobby loves this thing. And it drives really good. For what it is, it drives really good.
I'm playing some Tetris at my house too. Not gonna lie to you. Well, what's weird is my neighbors go, "You have these fucking 2 huge garages, and you park your truck outside." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Like I always have.
yeah, because all my shit's inside.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What you actually drive is out in the yard, right?
I have never parked in the
Your driver is never in the garage.
Oh, did you get the pilot out? Obviously.
Oh yeah, buddy. You
And?
got that on video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
Yeah, the loaf of bread trick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it actually worked. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it actually
fucking
worked.
killer.
I was fucking blown away.
Yeah, it worked.
Well, it's got nowhere to go, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing now? Flywheel.
Flex plate? What do we
Flex
call these
plate,
things? A
yeah.
flex plate?
Oh, nope. Fail. Yeah, it's going really good.
Oh, look at that.
You guys fucking champions.
And we can just slide these back.
It's like it's going in a painted shell.
Yeah, as I say, I put
An AC, a fiberglass AC.
What is
Bro.
AC Daytona, like the kit car Daytonas? Yeah. Every kid wants to buy one. Right?
You go a little faster than that.
Yeah.
Well, this thing's fucking sketchy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. Stop, stop,
Sorry.
stop.
Sorry. I don't know how fast.
I'm all fucking freaked out. I had it
Sorry.
perfect before.
Sorry. Hey, how's that? Not gonna move.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Are you in the hole, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Slow down. Okay, stop.
This is so fucking overbuilt now.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, so that's about where we want the engine mounts, or do we want to slide it back even further, Andy? Because we want to run a fan and stuff on it.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, then what about hoses and all that?
Well, the hoses.
Are good.
Whoa.
That was nice, eh? Well, it's in.
That engine's so little compared to the friggin' monster over there.
Oh, I'm excited to hear it go.
That's not to do with the engine. That was me knocking over Dan's drink.
Sadly, we lost one.
We lost one down. Yeah.
What's that?
The manifolds clear the mounts.
Oh fuck, didn't even think
These
of
are
that.
little logs. It shouldn't be.
Oh,
It should be okay.
Oh, they're fine. Yeah. Acres.
Oh yeah, miles.
Are those the manifolds you're going to use?
Look at the look on his face. Are those the manifolds you're using?
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
No, I dipped them. I cleaned them.
They came out well. I have a coating deal coming.
4 guys standing around looking at a motor.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're just like, it's like we've never started an engine before. It's
so
still
shiny.
fun, right? That's the thing. It never gets old. It never gets
I love
old,
that shit. Hey,
right?
I just like it.
I do too.
Well, I do it over and over and over again. I
Right?
want to hear how it works.
Like Ash was just saying, you just have
What they would do
fucking
some of your
old
motors.
engines everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I was actually considering bringing like Paul's 346 pack and stuff over and doing that stuff all before that ending too, like just to
Shit, that's
hear them
close to
fucking
go.
scream, right?
I got a little electric motor. I can just hook up a pulley to it, like a fucking furnace fan motor. I got one sitting in my garage, and just run a pulley.
Oh, we're gonna need heater hose
I got
to lubricate.
Oh, you got to paint that. That can't go on.
Yeah, dude, you can't put that on like that. Seriously?
You got to paint it.
Oh,
Can you're talking to Dan here.
Rattle
we gotta
can
have
Dan.
something that's close.
Dan, like if Dan doesn't have a can of semi-gloss ready to go,
Trim black.
trim
Please.
black,
We need to touch up your Crown Vic wheels really quick.
crown Vic wheels black. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah. You always keep a can in the trunk too, just in case, right?
Like an extra set of keys.
You're going somewhere nice.
Might have to go meet somebody at the airport, eh?
Stop at the Petro can before.
Right, stop it, get some, top up the gas, get a tree, and touch up the wheels. Yeah, Dan's the signature rattle can.
Yeah, just do. That's the one that goes viral.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag viral.
Everybody can complain about his technique.
Everybody will, anyways.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
Oh, just the smell.
Oh, I know.
Just that.
Yeah, take that in, boys.
Put the tack coat on.
Oh, there you go. There's the shine.
There's the
There's
shine.
the shine we ordered.
Flip it over.
No, you're never gonna see that side of it.
Oh, fucking right. Then you gotta take.
Put so much on there that I can't see the timing.
No, but then you take the little hacksaw blade and you just highlight the 0.
This thing will take 10 because it's got a bit of a can.
Well,
That's it.
What we'll do is we'll set it at what total.
Nobody's even listening.
34.
34.
Nobody's watching either, don't worry.
You need like 14 initial and like 37, 38 total.
Wow, that's the school I'm in. I hear you. In the van, I have it. It's full on, as fast as you can do. It's,
Do you have all the timing in that thing too?
oh yeah. It's like 18 degrees initial.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Fucking awesome. But he's not a drunk. Like he's
No, it's not like
I don't
he's
know.
just
I don't
Keep up
know
the
what it
forensic files team.
Oh, that looks pretty good. I don't know. I
Fun
always
old
had a
stuff.
Holly.
Yeah.
But what I also like is that this is going to fit under the factory Ford air cleaner because they have the big opening,
Right.
so you won't ever notice it. You'll
Yeah.
pop the hood and it's going to be.
That washer's gonna be too big for that corner.
There's one that's smaller than the other.
That's where it used to be, eh? On the old 289s.
Oh yeah. Oh, the dump tube.
Yeah, that's where it was. That would be a hole with a piece of fucking.
Yeah. Road draft. Baby.
Yeah.
Draft, baby.
Now I got this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what horsepower that cost me right there?
But they do
You
work.
guys and your emissions, hey?
Yeah. Old Mr. Smog over here,
Exactly.
right?
Full
Okay,
California
Greta.
mode, carb mode there. Eh?
Boo.
You have to run. You have to. If you run one, if you don't run,
I got it. I know exactly what you're gonna pull out.
if
There
you
it is.
don't run,
There it is.
One of these.
266? What is it?
No, that's a 9266, yeah. Yeah. If you don't run, I had all these problems with my Newport under hood temperature. Andy was the one who actually told me to run the spacer, but I used to just run a gasket.
Yeah.
And I was having boiling issues. I got the manifold ceramic or like ceramic coated.
You put that on there, it all goes away.
Like that's the one thing you can't. You can only
Well,
be
I wouldn't sell a guy a carburetor unless he had that.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And the Holly number is 108-12. We kept fucking every time we'd sell a car.
The only thing that's gonna rotate is the frame.
D-Day.
Oh, I got so. Yeah. Okay. Flip this
Ready
on
to
here.
start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good news, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's try ignition now.
Okay.
No, I don't
Not
think
happy.
No, I don't think this ignition box works. Okay, ready?
Oh. Are we? Okay, let's see it.
Let's see, it's got lube in there. It's got some coolant in there.
What is it? A washing machine?
Furnace
mode?
motor.
Furnace
It's a
motor.
washing
machine
held
or
on by magnets.
Yeah.
So you may notice that the engine is further apart than it was when we got here today.
Actually, that's not true.
No, we did get some success.
Yes, it has plug
It
wires
actually
on it.
cranks over and it has ignition and spark, and it would go, except that the intake manifold was leaking coolant. But we already know that they sell
Better ones.
better ones. Yeah.
So what happened is you see on the, let's start with this one, the good one. What ended up happening here is bolt lines up, everything lines up with it. It
Yeah.
seals nicely around here, okay? Fast forward to this gasket. It's too far forward even though it lines up with the bolt, which
Yeah.
caused it to leak right here before it even had water pressure of any kind.
Yeah.
It was literally just putting in, it just
It
literally
never sealed there in the first place.
never sealed there in the first place. It wouldn't have mattered what we did.
Yeah, there was
it wouldn't have
nothing
sealed.
you could do.
So
And
if you
same
flip
on
it
the
over
back.
on this side, the exact same thing happened right here.
The
It was
whole-
just far enough back. Now, if you look at the intake, though, it looks like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the intake, it looks like
Perfectly lined up.
everything's perfectly lined up.
Well, it's pretty far back on the intake too. But the
For sure.
holes, the bolt holes all line up. So why is that gasket cut like that? It just doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. So made the fucking
Anyway, disappointing.
yeah.
Because we were really going to fire it there. So
Next weekend.
next weekend it'll fire. And these are the reasons you do this. Because way better to find this now
Oh, I was
than on the side of the road. You'd be furious.
just.
Did we see the exhaust system today? This is what Andy's going to run on the actual car. So
Sweet.
inch and 7/8 straight pipes. It's going to sound pretty cool,
Yeah,
actually.
it sounds pretty raspy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some flaps on
Got some universal situations there to the original manifolds.
here.
Right, we had to do a last minute MSD swap.
Which is kind of lame because this has the original Chrysler electronic ignition style plug on it.
Yeah,
And it's an old 6C, but clearly it has,
that's too bad.
it's worn its welcome out, I guess.
Wall, as you say, it's a wall hanger though.
Yeah, it'll look cool on the wall, which is
up to-
disappointing. It's disappointing, but right.
2 months of shitty weather, and then this will be all ready to go. And by then, we'll have your Buick running on this thing too.
Yep.
Dan's never going to get to put his own engine on.
He's got about 3,000 of them, so he's got.
Yeah, I'm probably
I wanted a short tour of your truck anyway.
good. This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's kind of neat, hey?
We took it for a rip in the trees last time.
Did you?
Fucking awesome.
Well, you know what?
Hurricane, buddy. How does the hood open, Dan?
You don't need to open it at all yet. Hold on.
Oh, I wanted to show Miles the overhead camera.
To show that it's a one pump start after what, 6 months of not being touched?
One pump might be a stretch.
It's not even loud. Oh, come on, baby.
Once it warms up, it's fine. It's a little miserable with the whole. But these things are sitting for like 6 months. 8
Oh, I
months.
know, it's amazing.
You know how big miles?
Yeah, you might as well go, yeah. That's top speed right there.
I think that's a foul plug.
Yeah.
Literally just like a.
Yeah.
So wet.
That thing got so wet when he started it. Yeah. You're not getting that stuck.
I think that's why he owned it. Just to do that. Literally.
Oh yeah.
Just to drive it around.
Driving around the yard once a year, yeah. Hey Tiger, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I gotta trade it. Pull it back.
Don't break the concrete.
I think we should be good, right?
Get it? Clear.
With the design down here.
Oh, it runs great. Put some timing in it, right, Mark?
Yeah.
You gotta get the audio. Nice that it's all broken in.
How low will
parts
it
that
idle?
have
How
run
much will it slow it down?
What did you get on?
Well, it's for a run fan. The guy bought it for a run fan. Like, yeah. That's what it's designed for.
It's so quiet.
What's it sound like outside though?
Sounds great. Pretty good success story, eh?
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Bunch of old stuff that's laying around.
Andy.
So what is new on this engine?
Paint,
What's actually new on this engine?
gaskets.
Seals and gaskets.
A fuel pump is new. The gasket set is new. And rear main seal. Other than that, this motor is as it came out of the Capri. Other than this intake is the factory Ford 4-barrel intake. Not a.
Sorry.
No, no worries. Oh, I did that years ago. But I mean,
Oh, you need people down and let people.
that's open. This is pretty warm over here.
Yeah, so that's N95.
Yeah. The back can come up a bit. So there's a sight plug here.
Yeah, yeah.
You see how the primary's up a little taller,
Yeah.
higher than the secondary,
Okay, yeah.
right? So you take the cap off, and you should see fuel just kind of dripping
Yeah,
past.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. Just a bit, yeah. Oh yeah. So that's
That's probably fine, but you can go up just a little bit.
so that's fully warmed up now.
It's not. Oh, yeah. It's a pretty change. I get run great.
You can have your garage back now, Tiger. See you later, buddy. Thanks for letting us make all the noise. Okay, thanks so much, buddy. That was fun. All right, pretty successful, I would say.
Yeah.
Overall.
Good things. Well done, Andy.
Okay, see you in a bit. Ashley's here, and he started by giving me shit about how clean my engine is not. So we were going to go back over and clean everything properly, and then if we succeeded that, we might start thinking about putting it together. But we're just going to see how it goes.
We're just gonna have fun.
We're just going to have fun,
Drink a couple
have
beers.
a couple of beers, and
Just do what we do.
it's another day.
Just
at
do
the
what we're good
office,
at.
yeah. As close to nothing as possible. And I will, I'll start on this side. We kind of cleaned the bottom last time and didn't really clean the top. So we've got a lot to do before this is
We'll
going
chase
back
some
together.
threads,
Yeah,
right?
we got a lot of little stuff to do.
We'll do the best job we can.
Here's something that we're trying, as I ran into some trouble on the 37 Chev engine getting the new lifters into the bores, and it's just there's a tiny bit of varnish and crud in the lifter bores. So Ash and I have come up with this
High-tech
solution here, which is Scotch-Brite wrapped around a wire brush and
a
just
paintbrush.
And a paintbrush to kind of, this I can't pull up on this little rig, but I can certainly do that.
Look at that.
There we go, because
Just
I was
enough.
having a heck of a time getting the new lifters into the Chev, so that should solve that problem, because we got new lifters for this guy too. And it doesn't take much. That's a very, very, very precise fit. And of course, you got tolerances on all the new parts, which is one of the reasons why I like to use as few new parts as possible. The tolerances, who knows?
Well, yeah, that's good.
That's all they need, and then those will be. And
Those
then
will-
if
those will
right
drop
now it's
in
just
beautiful.
brand new now.
Yeah, it looks nice and clean.
So what is it? A couple hours later, Ashley
We're
is
still cleaning, right?
40% satisfied with how clean the engine is, but it is starting now, I think, to get pretty.
Oh, I think it looks pretty clean.
Let's go all the way.
Oh, look at all that again.
Oh, what?
Why don't we just wipe that out?
Yeah, it's definitely some. It's not grimy though. It's good. It's good. It's good.
it up. It still doesn't
Here
dry
we
up
can.
in there.
You want to blast it or not?
That's actually a good way to do it though.
Well, I guess if we're at white rag mode here,
New white rag.
that's pretty crazy.
I'll get another one if you want.
These are good rags.
Yeah.
Is that compliments of Dean the machine?
From what I've been learning about them, I think they're just really cool. When was it designed? What year? 54 this came out?
53.
53?
53 was the
53 and a
first
half?
one, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it was a 322 V8 to replace the 322 straight 8.
Okay.
And so they used the same front clip.
They didn't use the same bore and stroke though, did they?
No, they were totally different.
Yeah, I think the big 8 is kind of
The
a big
straight
slaughter,
8
isn't it?
the straight 8 is
a
a
small bore, long
yes,
stroke,
it's a tractor.
Then we brake clean
yeah.
and
And then put it together.
yeah.
Have a running bug morning.
Yeah, yeah, so you don't need to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we waited. I'm glad we spent the night just cleaning that and
Yeah, it needed a little more than I remembered. So
it's just
that's
nice
okay.
to know that it's really, really, really close now.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the help, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
And enjoy the rest of your day. Now that I've fucking ruined it.
No.
Now, Mark and I are going to finish this last cylinder head, and then this is actually coming along pretty good too. This is very close. So we're gonna do this.
Yep.
One down, one to go. All the stuff's here. These valves I already did, so they're ready to go back in. We just gotta do the seats, give this the final rinse, slap it back together. So anyway, I convinced Mark to stay an extra 10 minutes so that we could put the head together. We go to grind the seat and look at what's happening. The stone is creating a valve seat that's about a half an inch wide, and then over here, not hardly touching at all. And it's not, I mean, we've done 1,000 heads with this machine. Every other exhaust valve is fine. We did the other ones just to see if it was the tool, which it's not. Everything's fine. But this one, for whatever reason, either it was not ground properly when new, or it has gotten hot at some point and changed shape, but it just won't seal if the valve seat is the full width of the face of the valve, like from my understanding. So what we're going to try to do, we've got this stone, I'm going to turn around backwards, and it just fits in there like that. And I'm going to try to clean up all this extra material there and try and get the valve to seat on a more realistic cross section there. Just very strange. Never seen. One valve on the other head did a little bit of this, but nothing near this bad. This is just this. If we can't fix this, I can't use this head. I'll have to get a different cylinder head off the other engine. Hard to tell what I'm doing here. You know what we're gonna do? Just the old classic trick, which is a little felt marker on it.
Oh, okay.
Then you can see what you're doing and where it's touching and where it isn't, because we still want a bit of that stripe untouched. Yeah, but we're not up here doing any damage, right?
Okay. So
I don't want to get into where we're touching the seat for the other one, right?
That's right, yeah.
So we want to make sure that we are not touching here.
Okay.
So as long as we're not, I'm going to keep going. If we start to touch there, we're done.
Pretty much.
Whatever we get is what we get.
Now that works more into the, since you cut the bigger piece away.
But it's still
not there, eh?
Well, the piece I need is right in between these two sizes.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy times. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. We don't need much, like an eighth of an inch.
Yeah. I would think that's
try that,
probably it. Yeah.
Let's try it there. I've never tried this before.
This is cool.
Desperate times here.
I guess so.
Well, I don't know what would have caused this. All I can think is that it's a heat thing.
Could be, or it was
Or
just
a
badly dressed at the
manufacturing-
factory. Yeah.
So you can see now
probably
we can
does it.
get a nice square
Yeah.
shot on it.
See if I can focus on this. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. Now, should we mark it again just to see what we're doing? I think so. Because we know what we're trying to do. So we're trying to take off basically everything except that inner ring. So everything up to about here we want gone, right? Like that line, if that was a line right there, we'd like all this material gone. because the valve is just hanging up on it.
Yeah.
So if we can do that, then we'll have saved the head, but otherwise this head is going in the garbage. So where is it hitting?
I think it
On
actually
the outside, which is good.
pretty much where you want it.
Yeah, because we got to go in
You
quite
gotta
a
go
ways.
in quite a bit, yeah.
But that's the right diameter now.
I think you're right.
What
yeah.
we're trying to do is recut this second recess that you see right here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll just see what happens. We're not getting too close to our other seat there, are we?
Don't know.
No, but we don't want to get much closer. I just think because the valves are so close together,
Yeah.
well, we're doing it. It's doing what we want, I think.
I think so. Yeah. It looks a lot better.
Yeah. I'm just happy we have the tools and parts and equipment
Yeah.
to make it
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Really.
Because most people would have just
Otherwise,
said,
we'd
all right.
be effed, yeah. Or try and throw it back together and hope for the best, but it
Hope for
wouldn't
the
run.
best. It wouldn't probably run
Wouldn't
very
be
well.
very good, right? I honestly thought this would be 5 minutes, buddy.
Oh, well.
I apologize. I thought that this was just going to be a gimme. Now it's inside.
Okay.
So now we should be able to take that down.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think we've got something.
Now you can probably, yeah, put that, that other one on and then cut that seat down.
Now we
Properly.
might be able to cut the seat back to its proper
Yeah.
depth. Because we still,
It took a lot of meat out of that thing on the sides there.
it was, like there was a huge, but now where's the valve? Let's just see. It's definitely better.
Yep.
It's not riding on
That's
that
right. It's not
anymore.
moving. It's actually seating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we go a little more, but we're gonna save it. I think it's gonna be okay. Just very. The other one, on the other head, there was one that
Mhm.
did something similar, but it was nowhere near as bad. Like the seat got a little wide on this side,
Mhm.
but it never did this. Like this is
I think it was a
crazy.
casting thing.
Yeah, but it's hard to say. It's like this would be the hottest part of the
Yeah,
head right
exactly.
there. And if that moved away,
Mm-hmm.
then all of this would have to grind away so that you back touching this again.
Right.
And if it, I just don't know. I just don't know. But cast iron doesn't move that much. So. And there we go. I'm going to leave it at that, I think.
Okay.
Let's put that valve in and just have a look. That looks a lot more reasonable now, doesn't it?
Yep.
So now we still need to go back and see if we can grind the seat, which was the problem we were having in the first place, was
Right.
that this was hitting here and it was not grinding the seat, right?
That's right.
Is
Where
this
it
the
was
guy?
grinding crooked. Yeah, I think it is.
I would love to see a bigger seat showing up on the inside here. Do we?
Yeah, it does. Sure. Oh, yeah. That looks much better.
Yeah, I think we're
I think we're there.
very close.
Yeah.
We'll go a little bit
Maybe
more,
a little bit more, but that's about
then
it.
we're going to be okay.
Okay. Yeah.
100%. Perkins 4-banger.
No, we gotta pull the interior out and get all the
Interior and
scroll.
windows,
Interior windows,
headliner.
interior window headliners, all that stuff out. Do some. But like, even look at this. Look at the factory
Like the
Sound dinner's still there.
like it's all.
That seat's not so bad, dude. No, there's still some paint.
No, I have a way nicer. I have a.
He's got
It's
a
not hydraulic. I'll bolt that to this frame. I don't care. Oh yeah, I'll make it work some way, one way or the
that's
other.
a great idea.
Yeah.
I see you've modified the original system.
Yeah, it works a little better.
Yeah. It holds it at about 3/4 all the time.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of a cherry design that you sacrifice with the new ports.
Look at that. That's not even adjusted. That's not even with any adjustment.
Doors don't look bad.
No, floors are actually really good. Yeah. Driver's side has some.
Look at the fit, hey? Look at the fit on this car for a mass-produced car
can't
from
believe
a
those doors don't
gazillion
sag.
years ago. Yeah, there's no sag in the doors. Remember when you jacked it up? You had 3 stands on it and it held the 4th corner of the car off the ground. Like this frame is
so stiff.
fucking stiff, man.
Yeah.
So I guess it turns out you can't get the rear quarter windows out without. Oh no, you got the window out, but not the cylinder
Not the cylinder.
until we can release it. Nothing. Oh, what the hell was that?
The solenoid.
Oh, that's this one. It's going down.
Oh, we need some help here, Steven. Nothing.
Kind of.
Yeah, it'll go really slow. There's still fluid in it, right?
Oh, you know it's going.
Really?
Okay, let go
Does
for a
it
second.
just
Stop for a
fit in
second.
here?
Yeah,
it
it's
coming?
Yeah, it's coming. It's really slow.
Do you want to put some sauce on? Look at that poor rusty old fucking
Yeah,
thing.
give,
It's right beside you, isn't it? Because it just pivots.
just watch your fingers for a second. That's as good as we're getting.
Yeah. All right. It'll go.
Is it still coming? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. And fluid's probably coming out the other side. Yeah, it's spraying out.
Yeah.
Look at the shit coming out of it. Did you see that? Okay, that's good.
That is some nasty smelling brake fluid. Holy cow.
Okay, so we are going to.
Some brake fluid liqueur.
Yeah, it smells like liqueur. Bad liqueur. But never, it does have a very strong alcohol smell.
Vacuum all the shit up after anyway. Hey.
That's foul. Oh. That's so gross. Is it still coming down? Oh, it is too.
Yeah. Cool.
Exceptional. Look at this thing, eh? That's cool. That'll get the old windows up and down. Yeah, that's cool.
So to fill the reservoir, you'd literally have to
You just pull this and drop it.
fill it, put it back on, keep going.
You have to reach up in there and just put it on. I guess, right?
Yeah, I'll see.
That means if you turn it up this way, you can probably pour it all out if you got somewhere to put it. Or it leaks, I guess.
Probably gonna be full of that same white stuff.
It's literally a starter motor, you guys. Like, that's the same. That's
Same
a
size.
starter motor without the starter on it. Get ready for whiskey surprise. There it goes.
It's not that bad.
That's fine. Whoa, that's a smell for the ages.
Might as well.
Everybody get a sniff, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's how it pumps and returns.
Yeah, it was just a return.
Because it would never hold pressure, right? Other than when it's pumping.
Mm-hmm.
It just bleed back through here, right?
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll be experts in a couple of days here. This is fun. This is what I was looking forward to. I want to see this thing go. All right, fire it up. Thing's a monster, man. Should at least spark.
Nothing's home
It didn't even try, did it?
No, it didn't want to. It gave up today.
That's fine. It looks pretty simple to service. I would just pull the top off that baby and clean everything. It's probably fine. Hey?
Seal or gasket on the bottom.
Yeah, right? Give her a quick oil change, clean it out.
Because really, you wouldn't need like high pressure seals or anything.
No, it's just going to be like a little oil pump in there, like any other engine, except it's driven from this motor shaft. It's going to be like the simplest thing ever.
Look at that fucking motor, hey?
That's cool. Yeah, I was not expecting. I was expecting something about half that size. Like, if that won't put your windows up, I don't know what will.
Nothing. But they need to make sure all four can go up at the same time, right? So
yeah, but it'll be slower. That'll be actually
plus
kind of
as
fun.
you're
You can
moving
have
the
a
seat.
race, hey?
Yeah. Plus you move the seat forward at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Right.
This thing will be just glowing. It's for you.
Steven? Oh, hey, Steven. What? No, just hanging. You know, same old shit, you know. Buddy, what are you up to? Oh, you're working on the Saab?
Oh yeah, give us a Saab update with Steven.
Steve Saab, yeah, he's... Sounds like a Saab story. No.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that.
I know.
Hey, we're here on Project Car Update with Steven and the 1967 Saab
6?
3-cylinder.
Are you trying to feed the lines? Or?
Sorry, I'm trying to
I don't know.
remember. Kind of hoping that you'll. Yeah, it's the
3-cylinder.
2-stroke,
4-speed.
4-speed.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be 4-speed.
Gonna be 4-speed.
It was a 3-speed. Well, it might be a 3-speed. I don't know. These are all options for the future.
Steven bought this many episodes ago. And we pushed it in here and then took it apart and did the hardest part of the repair, which was splicing in an unsmashed front corner, which Steven has done a very nice job on. And he's done a bunch of rust repair, like nice pieces, repairs. And we got about this far, but the car is this long.
And it's also just
And the rest of the car is one of those cars that if you just saw it drive by, you'd be like, that car's pretty solid. But and even when you get up kind of close, you're like, yeah, you know, it's still pretty solid. But when you tear it completely apart and you get really honest with yourself,
Or you just open the door and you see there's no floor.
well, okay, yeah. It's cool though, hey?
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's cool. Like,
I'm looking forward to it a lot.
yeah, it's got to get done.
And you gotta do both rockers.
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean.
Through in the trunk. And
Yeah, but
up
that's
in that corner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure, right? And this is the thing is this car it's in value. What are we looking at here? $10,000 car.
Say not.
So, so what the right way to do this is the absolute fastest way.
Whistling it together.
You have to, otherwise it's never getting done. It's whistle or nothing. Because by the time, if you do this car right, it'll be the only car you ever do.
Yep. You could probably just build this whole box section pretty easily.
Well,
Both sides.
that's the basic gist of it,
Anyway,
right?
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. So the right, I stand by that. The right thing to do is whatever's the fucking fastest thing to do.
I do like the idea of truck box floor.
Anything that's cheap and fast. Even if it's more money, because you don't,
It's less time.
you don't have time. You're busy. So now you got a huge project that you need to cut the time to 0 on. Right?
But-
Then you just leave this door. Don't
not
even take the
great.
door card
It's
off.
not great.
Fuck it. Leave it all. Huh?
It's not great though.
How not great is it?
Not that great.
How about this? Prefab all of that.
Well, I was thinking
And
about
then
prefabbing
fucking
the rockers.
lifted right in there. Yeah, prefab the rockers and a great part of the floor, maybe from here forward.
Yeah.
Now you got a manageable project. You can script all your friends, and you're like, we're putting a floor in this fucking car. Here's everything we need to do it. Everybody gets a sawzall and a grinder, and it's just fucking going in one day.
I gotta bring my welder back though.
Like
There's
you got to
still the
think
trunk.
about the floors and rockers as like I was telling Paul. Like that has to be a 1 day thing, Like, that's how you got to start thinking about that project. Like, once everything is here, you got one fucking day. That's how fast it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Because you'll have all the stuff here, and we'll all fucking jump on it and beat the fucking thing down. Fastest thing to get this thing on the road, and then just drive it, because. Right, like tone it, wave. Don't take the wiring. Don't take. Well, you can
all
hold the dash
this,
up.
all this too, though.
Hmm?
All in here. In the
Fuck. Giddy here. Drive it. Patch and drive. Get on to the next car. Dude, you got so many cars.
Oh, there's
Patch and drive. Have fun.
Gotta get onto the Monteverde next.
Sure. That's an epic project.
But this one has to get done first.
Sure. This is a great, fantastic project.
And somewhere in between all that, the Econo has to get fixed.
Yeah. So I mean, no, it's doing well. The hardest part
Car's
is done.
doing
It's
okay.
one of those. It's one of those hard work done.
The hardest
hard
work
work's
is done.
yes, which was putting the front on.
Yeah.
Now, but it is getting a little stale. The project is getting a bit stale.
Yeah.
So it's got to move along. We need a new direction on the project, and I think that the direction is whistle it the fuck together.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty solid plan.
Anyway, thanks for joining us on Project Car Update. Stevens Saab 965432. I don't know. I love the car. I think they're awesome. I would totally have this car, but it's a good thing that you have it, not me, because I have enough junk.
Yeah, you gotta get your SM going.
Right? Like, who am I to talk? I've had that thing for 10 years. It's in
It's been 10 years.
I've owned that car for 10 years. It's
Wow.
just fucking sitting there.
Well,
It's been inside and worked. Like, a lot of hours are into it already.
Yeah.
You know, I've realized with doing these projects and Project Car Update is there's not one part of it that you're like, man, that was fun.
Yeah, it's all kind of
It's
stuff.
all just like, it's just tedious drudgery. Yeah. You know, the only part that's fun is looking at it when it's finished. Yeah. And that's my point, is whatever you do to get to the part where it's finished is the right thing. Nothing else matters. Join us next time for more discouraging projects.
Okay, man, thanks for that. That was really good. I guess we will see you kind of like soon or whatever, just do the update for us. And I'm not asking, okay? So, okay, buddy, we'll talk soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching the show again this week. We always have a little too much fun putting it together. I got a email from the lab in Ontario that I did the 8mm film, and I guess it all turned out, so it's on its way back. So sometime in the next couple of weeks, we'll get to see the 8mm stuff of the Fury. The 8mm stuff that I filmed. Thanks so much, as always, to the patrons of the show and all of the new patrons of the show. Thank you guys so much for help keeping us on the air. Obviously, a show like this gets buried pretty deep in the old YouTube abyss, and it's very much appreciated. Thanks also to our buddy Mike at Weird Beard Channel for the very kind referral. We got, I don't know, like 150 subscribers in one day from that. So thank you guys all so much. That's awesome. Please double check if you think you are subscribed to the show, because I get a lot of notes from people saying that they have been unsubscribed from the channel and that YouTube doesn't send them the notifications. So if you want to hit the bell and all that silly bullshit, we'll do what we can. I don't know. I must have said something that really offended the assholes that run YouTube.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Smash
Drop
the
a
like
bell.
button, yeah.
What color socks am I wearing? What'd you think of our last insert random horseshit thing here?
Thanks for watching the... This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit. little baby, she's away back home.